Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ineta Yulianti. I'm a student in Master in Biology Education Program, Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia. In this good opportunity, we will talk about identification of undergraduate biology students' level acceptance and perceptions of evolution theory, a preliminary study. Introduction. One of the core ideas of evolution is to provide a more logical understanding of the unity and diversity of life on Earth. Although both science and religions attempt to understand natural phenomena, some people see science and religions as two dimensions that hold two conflicting worldviews. In the new curriculum, religion's implementation in the learning process is one of the central features. However, the theory of evolution by natural selection is a challenging issue to be delivered to students in many, especially more religious countries. Few students report that Indonesia had more misconceptions, lower knowledge about the evolution concept, and acceptance of evolution of undergraduate students in Indonesia was lower than USA, Koreans, Greek, and Romance. In education, teachers' knowledge and acceptance of evolution theory contribute to how they teach evolution to their students in the future. Thus, a degree of willingness to examine one's belief and entertain alternative point of view may prove to be a key factor in developing an understanding and acceptance of scientific concepts in evolution. In this research, we used descriptive method. Participants were 78 undergraduate students, location in Biology Education Program, Pasundan University, and in this research we used two instruments. First is measure of acceptance of the theory of evolution by Routledge and Warden, and questionnaire. In this questionnaire we use closed-ended question and an open-ended question. And the result of this research, first is we use instrument method. We found four categories. First is high acceptance. In this research, we found two students in high acceptance. Moderate acceptance is 23 students. Lower acceptance is 43. Very low acceptance is 10 students. For the questionnaire, for the closed-ended question, first, do you believe in evolution theory? Most answer is yes. For the second, do you think evolution theory compatible to your belief system? Most answer is no. Third, will you teach the theory of evolution to your students? Most answer is yes. And the last, do you want your students to believe in the theory of evolution? Most answer is doubt. This is an interesting fact that even though they are not believing in the theory of evolution, they will teach to their students. And although they teach to the students, they still don't expect their students to believe it. Next, for the open-ended question. First, what do you think about the theory of evolution? We asked this question to explore what first came to their minds about evolution and their general view of evolution. In this question, there are four major groups based on their main ideas or principle of opinion of the theory of evolution. First, students who explains Darwin's theory about human evolution is contradictory with the creationism and their beliefs. Second, students only share their opinion, is skeptical, rejecting, or mediocre. Third, students who explain evolution is a science that can be proved by fact. And the last, students who explain there are misconceptions about concept of evolution. First, we're gonna talk about the first group. First group said that students don't see the line between Darwin's theory and their religions. First, students say that the apes evolved to become humans is only a theory and is not a scientific fact because their characters are too different. Some students also add verses from Al-Quran and believe creationism is the most plausible explanation for human existence on Earth. And they also added that humans did not evolve. Based on the verse of the Al-Quran, the first human created by God. And incredibly, students say that we as a religious person know that Darwin's theory is a big mistake because Al-Quran explained from a long time ago about the creation of humans, so there's no evidence that Darwin's theory is true. Although students in this group do not believe in human evolution, we found one student who believed there are logical explanation why humans' fossils are similar to apes. She said that, I believe God created humans. I believe Adam's descendants are dispersed on Earth and live in various geographic conditions, nutrition, and their way of survival. These factors contribute to the physical appearance and bone structure. Therefore, there is a chance we will find a human fossil that's similar to the apes. The second perception is students who only share their opinion. First, about skeptical students say that evolution is a gray area. I'm not sure it's a fact or not. The scientists studied this, so I will learn it anyway. And also students say that some theories can be proved and some theories cannot be verified. And also students say that the truth of evolution is uncertain because the theory based on speculation and there's not enough data to prove that the theory. These skeptical views are because they think there is a lack of data that support the theories. Some students also express their rejection to the theory of evolution. For the mediocre, they said that we need to study evolution without changing our beliefs to the first. She points out that evolution theory and religious teachings should not be debatable because there are different worldviews. Students were also add that evolution did exist, but it depends on ourselves to relate the theory to our Holy Al-Quran or not. The third perception is students who explain evolution is a science that can be proved by fact. They said that evolution is a process of changes in the trait passed from one generation to the others. I believe biodiversity formed by evolution and many species emerge by evolution process. And students also said that evolution is a change of or developing of living things gradually over a long period of time from simple forms to more complex ones. And also they said that evolution is about change or development of living things to adapt to their environment. During this process, speciation and extinction will occur. She also said that studies about evolution are tentative. In the last perception, we found that students who explained their misconception about the concept of evolution. Students say that I believe many people misunderstood the theory of evolution. This led to misconception and rejection about the theory. Students also remember that Darwin never said humans are from apes. Some people just misunderstood the theory and said the theory is against religious teaching. I believe evolution tries to understand how biodiversity forms on Earth. Students said that I think misconception happens in the high school and it's about teachers' way of teaching. This finding in line with study that found the main factor that lead to the introduction of evolutionary concept are the low level of educator knowledge, wrong background knowledge, and experience of misconception. When a teacher uses creationism as the central idea of their curriculum, it infers that the teacher does not fully understand evolution theory or not. Next, the open-ended question is, what do you think about statement humans are related to apes? This we found three major groups. First, students said it's not true because it's incompatible with their belief, and they think the theory of human evolution are not in line with their religious teaching. This statement is in line with the question before. And then for the second perception, students said, is it true? They state that there is similarity between humans' DNA and chimpanzees, so they think this is based on evidence, and they can accept this statement. And the last students have doubt. They are not certain about the facts. They said that there are not enough data to support this statement. And the last question, can we relate the creation process in the theory of evolution to religious teachings? We found three major groups of responses. First, students said that they can relate the creation process, for example, like the Big Bang theory and the ages of Earth. This science fact is in line with the verse in Al-Quran. Therefore, science can increase their faith. So they think that science and religions can be in line. For the second, students said we cannot relate the theory because it's incompatible with the creation of humans, and they state that humans are not evolved. For third, students said maybe we can relate the theory. Conclusion of this research, finding that indicate undergraduate students' level acceptance of evolution are 3% in high acceptance, 29% in moderate acceptance, 55% in low acceptance, and 13% students in the category very low acceptance. This study provides the pros and cons about theory of evolution exists in undergraduate students. Some students believe evolution contradictory with their creationism and their beliefs. Students believe that science can be proved by fact. Some students skeptical, rejected, or try to see evolution and religious teaching as two different views. And students believe that there's misconception about concept of evolution. And the last, students admit that some theories in line with the religious teachings, yet theory about human evolution is still a challenging concept to accept. This result lead us to conclude that a treatment to increase their understanding and accepting the theory of evolution are needed. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, do not hesitate to ask me. Thank you. Bye bye.